Hey there guys, and welcome to another video. Yes, we're off on another adventure, and it's something completely different for me this time. I've never done this sort of thing before, so this is a new thing. Today is actually take 2 of this adventure. I headed down a few days ago, but had to return because some numpty forgot all his colostomy and supplies. So yeah, so back home, and we're heading back down today, but we'll talk more about the adventure when we get to our destination.
In 300 meters, turn left onto Lake Flat Road, then arrive at your destination.
Well, here we are guys. We are at Noosa Habitat. It is a couple of kilometres north of Marine Point. I think it's the actual place is called Atlanta Point. So I'm staying here tonight, and what the dealio is, I have loaded up the kayak and I'm going to head up the Noosa River. Now, I've never done this before. I don't know whether I've packed right, but I'll soon find out when I put the boat in the water tomorrow. But no, I'm looking forward to it. I've had a bit of trouble getting back on the bike, so just with balance and everything. So I thought, well, why not? Bit of fun. I got the kayak there, I may as well use it. Now, the kayak itself is a Kayaks to Fish Next Gen 1+1 sit on top kayak, and the reason I got that is, well, it's my first kayak. It's a stable kayak. It can carry 200 kilos with a rider weight of about I think 150 kilos, so suits me down to the ground. And I mainly bought it for this sort of thing and a bit of fishing. I do have a motor to go on it and a battery to go in it and a sounder, and so I intend to use it a bit more now and try and get into this kayaking thing. I love it. I've just been doing some day paddles, 10-12 kilometre long, and yeah, I've been really loving it. It's so much like a bike but on water. You get the same peace, same the serenity that you get from a bike. Very, very similar, except well, it's just like riding a bike in the rain. You get wet. So I'm going to be heading up the Noosa River tomorrow morning. Get away early before the wind builds up. Lake Catharaba can get a bit choppy when it gets a bit of wind out there. And so I'm only going to be doing about 11 so kilometre days. So I don't plan to leave normally early in the morning once I'm up the river and it's sheltered, and sort of pull up, sometime after lunch. So 3 to 4 hour paddling a day, stopping, taking photos, having a look around. I've got the telescopic fishing rod on there, so I'll have a bit of a fish as well. Apparently there's some good bass up the river, so yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be about 6 days paddling from when I leave to when I get back here next Tuesday, I think. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, looking forward to it. I'm going to stay at Harry's hut, and then somewhere halfway up from Harry's hut, and then work my way up to campsite 15, which is up the very end, and then work my way back down, and then to Fig Tree, and then cut across the lake back here to Atlanta Point. So looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it. And it's a beautiful spot here. The campsite's pretty good. A lot different now. I did come down on the weekend, and like I said before, I left all my colostomy kit behind, so I kind of need that. So I had to go home Sunday. Very, very packed here on the weekends. I was told by a couple that do frequent here, they said that's pretty normal for a weekend. So, but here on the midweek scope of things, it's pretty steady. So yeah, kind of liking it. One of the locals keeping me company on a walk.